holiday. I can't give holiday, Bhadia. The other students have attended, right? I have to complete topic, students. You all are playing years. Look, we have only 6 months left, 5 or 6. And when is your midterm test? Midterm exam? When is midterm? September 15th. What's the date? Exactly 1 month left. August 15th, September 15th. How many new chapters are there? How many new chapters left? How many new chapters are there? 7 new chapters. In that only we have done only 2. In another 1 month, maximum 4 I can complete. Okay, that 2 week every day, 2 hours if I conduct, in 1 week if I complete 4 chapters. And when to do revision, so there's no time. I have to conduct even test. Fine, I'll send. Okay, watch the recording tomorrow and do the test. Okay, these students you all can leave. 4 students you all can leave. 5 students you all can leave. Okay, Naomi. Yes, Mariana. Read a class. Hmm. Okay, I'll see. Tomorrow, I'll just send the paper. You'll do it and send it. Okay. Project I've been telling you all to do, right? From when? From past 2 weeks? Tell me. I even sent a message to parents, Mariana, from past 2 weeks, especially last week onwards. Every day I started to ask you all, and still you all haven't completed topic 1. Next you'll have topic 2. Okay, tomorrow I won't conduct class. We'll do one thing. Tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock, you'll log in once you'll complete the project. Okay. You have to show it to me. I have to check, students, before I submit. I have to check because it is for 20 marks. This midterm, even if you don't care about midterm, that is fine. Midterm marks is not, they're not going to add it for final exam. Okay, but this project is very important. When will you log in tomorrow? Mariana, Lemula, Naomi. What, by what time will you all complete? 6 o'clock? If there is any changes, actually today I told you all, today I wanted to check by 6 o'clock. Okay, fine. Tomorrow, if any mistake is there, I'll let you all know. So I've been telling you all, students, from past 2 weeks how many times to inform. 20 marks, it's not a joke. 20 marks, almost equal to 5 to 6 chapters. The 20 marks is equal to 5 to 6. Okay, we'll complete this. Take LCM. Cos A plus sin A divided by cos A plus, here when you take LCM, what do you get? Yes, you can write sin A cos A, doesn't matter, students. Cos A, sin A, everything is same. 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2, both are same until and unless there is no minus. If minus is there, you have to write it properly. What did you all write? Sin A plus cos A. Sir, sin A plus cos A divided by sin A. What is common to them? What is common? Just now we all wrote this, right? Sin A and cos A. See, let me take sin A cos A outside. Then in bracket, what will you get? Sin A divided by next sin A plus cos A here. Next cos A by. Okay, how did you do the after LCM? Okay, sin cos. Till here did you all come to? What about Mariana? Is Mariana online? What did you do, Mariana? Which question is this? Which question, student? Sine and And Diyashri, you don't have any project? Okay, same Ivania's class, Ivania and Adia's class, right? Then get project. After this, I want you all to answer, students. Tell me what can be done. See, I have sin A plus cos A, right? In bracket, again there is sin A and cos A. Again, can we take LCM? So what do you get? Sin A into here. What is sin square A plus cos square A? So sin A plus cos A into 1 divided by into cos A. When you multiply this, what do you get? Sin A plus cos A divided by sin A into cos A, right? Sin A plus cos A. Now, how many denominators are there? How many denominators? Two denominators are there. How do you split it? See, we haven't done yet. We haven't done the question, students. We need sec and cosec. Tell me what can be done. Whenever there is two denominator and whenever there is two numerator and one common denominator, what are we supposed to do? Yes, we have to split it. How do you split? Take one numerator divided by denominator is common to both. Ah, complete it. Yes, complete it. Now see which one reduce. Yes. Hmm. Yeah, you can write 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2, right? DSP, both are 5. Yeah. See, why did I write sin A and cos A? Why did I write sin A and cos A? What do you get in the other step? Same, right? So that you can take common. So the value doesn't change. You can write anything. Okay, if you want, I'll write even cos A by sin A. It is actually cos A by sin A. Cos A plus sin A. But when you take it common, write it as sin A plus cos A. Sin A gets cancelled. Here cos A and cos A gets cancelled. What is left? 1 by cos A plus, yes, 1 by, what is 1 by cos A? Plus, we got the answer. See, even I don't know, students. If you ask me, look at the first step. First question, if you ask me one, I won't know how to solve. As I solve it, I'll get to know each and every step. So there's only four basic concepts. What are the concepts I told you? A square minus B square. Next, reciprocal, square relation. Next, A cube formula, right? A cube plus B cube, A cube minus B. In the first step, what did we use? First step, reciprocal. And where did I tell you to reciprocal? All the values you have to convert into which two? What's the main concept? You have to convert into sine and cos. Any value apart from sine and cos, the other four value they give, try to convert into sine and cos. Okay, before that, check the right hand side. If a square minus b square is given, use a plus b into a minus b. That is very easy. Try in this order. First a square minus b square, reciprocal, square relation. Okay, so look here. The first step, if you'll understand 3 to 4 questions, that is enough. You can solve all the types of questions in trigonometry. It doesn't mean you have to solve hundreds of questions to understand. Just 10. There are hardly 10 types of questions. That's it. See, the first step we used reciprocal, then we took LCM, we solved all these things, common values. Here, later we use square relation. Then again we took LCM. Okay. Then here again reciprocal relation. So you have to keep changing the steps. Reciprocal, square relation, LCM. Any question you can solve. And one more thing I forgot. In first step, is there any chance of going wrong in LCM in the first step, this step? No, right? Second step? Okay, what about third step? You should know which one to take common, right? Fourth step, is there any chance of making mistakes here, LCM? Only this fifth step you might forget, students. Fifth step, you won't know how to convert. Look at this part. After fifth step, you have sixth and seventh, two steps. This green thing, all these green ones. So initially, don't do any mistake. Lemula, Naomi, and Mariana. Initially, don't do any mistakes. Okay. If this is 4 marks question, be cautious of what you're doing in the first four steps. If it is 3 marks question, you'll get up. If it is 4 marks question, for the steps whatever you have done till here, till the yellow one, you'll get 2 marks. The last two steps, even if they're wrong, no problem. Instead of getting zero, I've seen your papers. In many questions, the first step itself is wrong. If the initial step is wrong, teachers will. It is obvious. The next steps are won't you won't get it right. Okay, so make sure you'll concentrate and do the first 3 or 4 steps correctly, so that you don't lose entire marks, students. All tough, whichever chapters you'll feel tough, try to attempt the question. At least 3 to 4 steps, you'll do it correctly. You'll get out of four at least 2 marks. You'll get half mark for that. Okay, next. Yes, from which one? Pick any one question, Mariana. Be quick. Pick any one question, 12 to 15. Which one? 13? You have to answer. Be quick. You have to convert into what? Into? Into cosec square? Okay. See, both are almost same, student. Left hand side and right hand side, they look similar. What's the only difference we have? Step multiplication. That's the only difference there. So what you can do is, right hand side square and cosec square we have to use. Left hand side we have square. Mariana, if there is square, don't convert into sine and cos. You can do it. We'll do it later. First convert this. Use square relation. If you want to use square relation, what do we do, students? You take sec square. What is sec square relation? Sec square a minus. All of your answer is equals to 1. So I just need sec square a. What happens to tan square a? 1 plus tan square a. Next, tell me the next one, Mariana. If I want cosec square a, no, no. Yeah, cosec square a minus cot square a is equals to 1. You're giving wrong answers. It's not plus. Okay, this sign. Okay, 1 minus cot square will go the other side. 1 plus. This is 1 plus 1. 2 tan square a plus cot square a. But we need sec square a and cosec square a. Convert this tan square a. Wait, is it plus or minus here? This. Okay, plus. No, no. We'll do one thing, students. Look here, Mariana. Right hand side, we need sec square and cosec square, right? What is the reciprocal for sec and cosec? Okay, sine and cos, right? For both, we get sine and cos. Okay. So right and left hand side, try to convert. What is sec square a? Reciprocal of sec? Talk a bit loud. 1 by, if you just write cos, you'll get 0. 1 by cos square a plus sine square a. After this, what do we do, students? After this, yeah, we have almost done. If you tell LCM, when you cross multiply, what do you get? Cos square A. What is sin square A by cos square A? You get 1. That's it. Simple question. 1 by cos square A multiplied by sin square A. How many denominators do we have? Three denominators. Two denominators. What is 1 by cos square? See, I can write it like this. Aren't they same? What is 1 by cos square A? Multiplication sign is also given. Sin and cos, students. Just stick on to basic concept. Convert into sin and cos. If you're not getting this, go with square relation. Then you can try square relation. Is it clear, Mariana? Yeah, try everything, Mariana. The problem is you are not doing it, students. Only when I teach, you are writing. Only when I conduct class, if you'll do. Even if you're absent, you should try those questions. The concepts are same, right? Okay, this is how you get students. I'll erase it. Simple question. You can try it, do it later. The first few questions in this page, 18, everything is easy. 18, 19, 20. See, these questions you can skip. It is too lengthy. They won't give these kind of questions. Yes, they won't give. Not even midterm. Even final exam, when I check the paper, it will have this. Tell me, Lamula. But 2020, this I call this years, right? That I'll teach. All these are very lengthy students. They can't give for 3 or 4 marks. All these are like 4 or 5 marks. Even in previous question, it wasn't there. From 26 to 29. Okay. But other questions are important. 19 to 24, I've made also all this. 19, 24, even 25. Try any one question. Pick any one question from 19 to 24. We'll solve that. See, cube question, you'll do it. Even yesterday we solved this cube. 23, 24. All of you will have the notes with you all? Cube question you'll go through, students. It's lengthy. I think even day before yesterday we have solved this. For homework I had given. Important questions I have given it. Even for homework I gave you that question. That question, even this 32, 33. Which method we use for 32 and 33? 32 and 33. Do we use cube method there? Huh? Rationalizing. The numerator denominator should multiply what? Opposite values. So that you will get a square minus b square. Opposite values. Multiply the opposite values, you'll get the answer. Okay, we'll try the 21st question. All of you will try the 21st one. 1 plus cot A minus cosec A. 1 plus tan A plus secant A is equals to 2. Right hand side, what is required, students? What do we need right hand side? We need 2. So you have to convert into numbers, right? Okay, tell me in which, look at all of you, before writing, before starting to solve, just answer these questions. Right hand side, we need a number. We use a square minus b square, reciprocal relation, square relation, a cube formula. Which out of these four have as numbers? No, I need numbers. Which out of these four concepts will have numbers? We studied, right? Square of something plus square, huh? Square relation. This is how you'll have to understand. You just blindly take reciprocal, you can solve it. But we have to make use of square relation. What are the square relations we have? Sine square A plus is equals to 1. Can you see we have a number? Right? To take sine, cos, cosec, you just square them. Use square relation, you'll have numbers. That is what we need. We need numbers. See, 21 is easy. We'll do 22. Because in 22 there is 7. If you are able to do 22, you can do the 21st question. Always start with reciprocal relation, then use square and A square minus B square concept. Okay, 22nd question. Sin A plus cosec A the whole square. Next, what do we have? What's the next one, students? Cos A plus sec A the whole square is equals to what? 7. 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. Can you see 7 is present? Right hand side, 7 is present, and we have tan and cot. So, which concept we use in the left hand side, students? Which concept? Just now I told you, if you need numbers, you have to use square relation. We use square relation, right? So, we need some of the other square. We need squares, right? And in question, can you see already there is square given? Already there is square. So, what did I teach in? What did we learn in algebra, students? When there are two values inside and there is square, which formula we use? We use a plus b the whole square. Tell me, open the bracket and tell me. Plus cosec square a, not plus, not into cosec a. Now tell me, we need sine square a and cosec square a. What happens to this sine a and cosec a, students? What is x into 1 by x? Cancel. So even here we need to cancel, right? 2 into sine a into what is cosec 1 by sine a. Try the next one. You all try the next one. Is DH3 online? You try to open the next bracket and try it, students. We need 7 plus tan square a plus cos square a. And check. We have sine square a, so we should definitely have cos square a. Check where you get. If you have cosec square a, you should have minus cot square a. See, whenever there is a square minus b square, or if you have to use a plus b the whole square, or a minus b the whole square, give first preference for algebra, students. Always start with algebra concept. Then go with reciprocal. Then use a square square relation. Then cube relation. Okay. Yeah, what about other students? Still doing it? Yeah, complete it, student. Give me a minute. Okay, thank you. Yeah, tell me this, students. What did you all get? Plus here, when you open the bracket, cos square A, 2 into sec A. So we know that sin A and cosec A gets cancelled, right? They are reciprocal relation. So you don't have to separate step for that, students. You don't have to write it in separate step. Do one thing, just cancel it. Cos and this gets cancelled. So what are the values we have? Sin square A plus cosec square A, then plus what is 2 plus 2? 4. Then we have this. Okay, next. Which two values will give 1? See, as of now we got 4, but we need 7. We need 7 here. So what is sine square a plus cos? Yes. Just mention in the right. You can mention sine square a plus cos square a is equals to 1, and you can directly write cosec square a plus sec square a is plus 5. Correct. We need another 2. How do you get that 2? And we need tan and cot. How can you convert cosec square and sec square in terms of tan and cot? What is, yes, use square relation. What is cosec square relation? Not tan. Wrong, wrong. Cosec. 1 plus cot square a. What is cosec? 1 plus tan square a plus 5. Can you see we got 7 now? We also have cot and tan. And that's it. So like this, if you have concentrated every day, if you have answered, done your homework, by now, even without revision, you could have done it, students. So numbers, whenever numbers are there, use square relation. That is one type. The next type is cube. So go through the notes for 23rd and 24th, use cube formula. Okay, from 30, 31, 32, 33, rationalize. 32, 33, rationalize. Okay, 34, 35. What is this? 36. Did I complete 36 question? I kept that as pending. Okay, let me. Fine, up to 6. What time we started? 4:30, right? Okay. Take 10 minutes break. I'll respond. Okay, Naomi, Lemula, Tanishka, Mariana. See, these questions you can skip, students, for midterm or even for final exam. This 26, 27, 28, 29, you won't get such kind of questions. All those are too lengthy. Your 36th question. 36th, I've kept it as pending. I'll teach the 36th question. Copy the 36th question, all of you. Okay, who can answer this? How do we solve this, students? Right hand side, we need tan square. What should I do? Left hand side, what do we have? Unmute, unmute and answer, all of you. Left hand side, what do we have? Tan and, but right hand side, I don't need cot. I just need tan. So what will you do here? Keep tan as it is. Which one you have to convert? Cot theta. Convert. What is cot theta? Yeah, tell me, students, what is cot theta? Use reciprocal relation. 1 by tan theta. Write this, take LCM. It's a very simple question. Yeah, we'll try that, Tanishka. See, if you want to convert it to sine and cos, right hand side, do we have sine and cos? No, right? And one more thing, we all in numerator, we already have a tan. We already have tan. Only denominator, it is different. We'll try to convert it to tan. We'll try even sine and cos. Okay, we'll try even sine and cos. Okay, take LCM for this. What do you get? 1 minus tan as it is. Tan theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. When there are two tan theta, what do you do? When there are two tan thetas, it goes to the numerator, correct? Divided by tan theta minus 1. Can we cancel 1 minus tan theta and tan theta minus 1? Are they same or different? What is different, students? What is different? Other is whenever, yeah, whenever it is the values are same. I mean, values will be same. Tan and 1 is same, but signs are different. So what you do? Multiply with negative sign. When you multiply with negative, what you get? Both numerator and denominator you have to multiply with negative. Is this clear? See, anyways, they're going to get cancelled, right? Negative and negative are going to get cancelled, but we have to make use of them. See, that's the reason you multiply both numerator and denominator negative. The reason is I'm going to make their signs equal. Now, look here. Let me write negative here and negative. Numerator, you'll keep as it is 1 minus tan theta into tan theta, the whole square. Denominator, multiply this negative sign. What do you get? What do we get? Theta plus 1. So, can I write it as 1 minus tan theta? Did you all understand this? Which one gets cancelled? What is left? What is left? Yeah, use it. Which chapter is this? Last year's chapter. Exponents concept. When you multiply minus into minus twice, what do you get? Tan square theta. We got the answer. And basic concepts I've told you all how to start. Whether to use square relation, sign. Tanishka, later go through the recording. First 40 minutes is important. Upload later. This is the answer. Tan square theta is the answer. All of you will complete it. Done? Yeah. Try this. Next. Yeah, rest of the questions same, students. Convert it to sine cos, everything sine cos, use square relation, a square minus b square. So you all practice those questions. Look at the notes and practice. Okay, shall we try the next chapter? Heights and distance. All of you all completed. Only this part is different, students. You have to multiply signs. Minus sign for both numerator and denominator. Can you all respond? Have you all completed? All of you all done? Okay, now right side we already had tan square, students. Right side we had tan square. So we'll try using sine and cos. Let us see whether we're getting sine and cos. 1 minus sine into cos theta. Then divided by 1 minus cos theta by, yeah, Tanishka, answer this. Whole square. Next, when you take LCM, what do we get? Cos theta minus cos theta. Next, sin theta minus cos theta divided by sin theta. So there are two denominators, students. How do I write these two denominators? See, there are two denominators, right? This cos will get multiplied in the denominator, and what about sin theta? Sin theta will go to numerator. So look here, let me write cos theta minus sin theta into what? Into sin theta divided by sin theta minus cos theta into cos theta the whole square, right? So can we cancel sin and cos? Is it possible? Cancel sin and cos? Why? Why? Signs are different. So how do you make it equal? How do you make the signs equal? Minus. So numerator, can I keep as it is like this into sin theta? Denominator, what happens to denominator, student? It's minus sin plus cos. So I'll write it as cos theta minus sin theta. Now can I reduce it? Like cancel. So what is left in the bracket? And even this, see, this minus is even for cos, right? Minus is even for cos. So let me write minus sin theta divided by whole square. Minus and minus gets cancelled. What is sin by cos? Tan square. Understood? Okay. You can use anything. You use sin or cos. Stick on to basic concept sin and cos. Bit lengthy. You have to again convert into sin multiply or use tan concept, students. Reciprocal. So what are the main concepts we used here? Tell me the main two concepts we used. First time when we solved, which one did we use? We used reciprocal, right? Now which one did we use? We converted into sin and cos. Okay, next question. Next chapter. Heights and distance. Where is heights and distance? Fine. Diyashri, I think you missed lot of classes. Heights and distance. You didn't go through the recording, I think. What about in your class? In your class, did they do heights and distance? Or completed? Okay. Tuition. They didn't start. They're doing it. Okay. See, tell me. I'll first teach you all the concepts, students. First 10 minutes, all the concept. After that, we'll solve four questions. So, heights and distance. Which triangle do we use? All of you will unmute and answer. Which triangle? Right angle triangle. And almost all the right angle triangle. Which side you'll have to write? It should face towards left, not towards right. Towards right, you get confused because you have practiced all the questions towards left hand side. Okay. So, first point. Next. Any triangle without the diagram, any question without the triangle, students, without diagram, the basic thing, first draw the triangle ABC. In ABC, what do you take this angle C as? Elevation or depression? Angle of elevation. 90 degrees is fixed. C is angle of elevation. Lemula, are you all online? Lemula, are you online? Okay. Your theta, usually we take theta, students. Theta is an angle. So theta will have three types of questions. What are the three types? One, you'll have angles. What are the angles we'll have? 30 degree, 45. 0 and 90 is not possible. 0 degree you'll have a flat line. 90 degree is already for B. First concept. Second, if 30 degree, 45, 60 is given, you can use direct sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. What is sine theta formula? Lemula should answer. One minute. Lemula, answer this. What is sine theta? What is cos theta? Yes. Base by what is tan? Perpendicular by perpendicular by base, students. So what are the three sides we have in a triangle? We have one hypotenuse and perpendicular and base, correct? So this angle C is fixed. Most of the question will be on angle C. So this is the diagram: hypotenuse, perpendicular, base. Fine. So if hypotenuse is given, which two formulas can we use? If hypotenuse is given, we use with sin and cos. Sin and cos, hypotenuse is given. But 90% of the questions, they don't give hypotenuse value. They don't mention hypotenuse itself. Just for diagram sake, we take it. We use tan theta, perpendicular by base. Is it clear? Perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is always a straight line, students. Look at AB. So what are the different concepts you have studied in AB? AB is always what? AB is height. Any height question, you have to take AB. Example, height of tower. What are the other things you have studied? Can you just recall? Height of tower, height of building, right? Then which one? Yeah, kite is flying at a night. Correct. Kite is flying at a night. Then pillar, correct. Pillar, tower, pillar, building, kite. All this you have to take it as AB, students. Fine. And AB, we call AB as vertical line. It is vertical. Sometimes they'll give vertical. The vertical distance. Remember the word vertical distance is height. What do you call CB as? What do we call CB? Base in trigonometry. I have written that already. Do we call vertical or horizontal? We call it as horizontal line. Why will I ask base? I've already written there. We call CB as horizontal. So they'll mention horizontal line. Okay. For example, angle C. Angle C or depression. What is this? Elevated at horizontal line. We'll have sentence like that. Angle C is elevated at horizontal line, which means flat line, CB. Then the CB. These are the things, keywords you'll have to remember. AB will always be the height, vertical, tower, building, kite, pillar, all these things. Boat. Okay, height. Next. CB will be the distance. They'll ask you the distance between CB. This CB is nothing but horizontal line or shadow. Lemula, AB is the person standing or AB is the pillar. Where will the shadow reflect? The shadow will reflect on CB, not AC. Is it clear? Where is the sun, students? Where is sun? Will it be at A or B? Yes, sun or any light will be at A, like this, in this direction, here. Just assume if the sun is here, the rays will fall in this direction. Okay, so it is 100% BC. There's no doubt. You have to take BC as the shadow, length of shadow. Right? So few students you have taken AC as the shadow. If you have taken AC shadow, according to your logic, the sun is down on the ground. If it is on the ground, it will reflect like this. Therefore, your shadow is on AC, which is not possible. So think before you'll take value. Just don't blindly take ABC, whatever you'll wish. Okay. So basically, we take sun always on the right hand side. We assume it to be on the right hand side on top. And what if it is on left hand side? Where will the shadow fall if it's on left hand side? Where will the shadow fall, student? AB will be BD. Can you see? BD will be the shadow. Again, the sun will be top, BD. Not only sun, light. Any light, even you walk on the road, street light, everything will be on top. Our shadow will always fall on the ground. Especially for this chapter, take it as ground. In other chapters, it might be on the wall, top, any direction. Right? So there's nothing to what you call research about this reflection thing. Only thing is shadow is on the ground. CB is always the shadow. That is one more concept. CB. What are the other things? Hmm. Okay, you'll have questions like this. AB is the building. AB is the building. Fine. Imagine there are two people. There is one boat, C, angle C. One boat is at angle C, and from boat, if you see the top of tower, students, from boat, if you see top of tower, think a person is sitting in the boat. From here, he looks at top of the tower A, and the angle of elevation is 30 degree. Then from boat, he tries to approach towards the building. He is approaching towards the building, and he stops at a point D. And when he looks at the angle, again, when he looks top of the angle is 60 degree. Can you see here which one comes first, 30 degree or 60 degree? Which value have I written first? 30 degrees. So remember like this. Yes, as it goes, the value keeps increasing. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60, 90. That's the reason you take a triangle towards left hand side. It is easy to remember. Look at this. Is it clear? According to tables. So don't take 60 degree first and solve. You'll get wrong answer. According to table trigonometry table, we write it like this: 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. So just draw a line, and if you have multiple questions, you'll have multiple triangles like this. Okay, this is one question. Next, a boat is approaching towards the building. A boat is approaching towards the building and it stops at a point D. This is the question. Boat. They'll tell you to find the distance covered, students. They'll ask you the distance here. What's the distance? If you don't know distance, what do we take? We take it as X. Okay, we take it as X, and building's height will be given. Remember, building's height will be given. Fine. So how many triangles do we have here? How many triangles? Two triangles, right? We have two triangles. Next, if 30 degrees, 60, 45 is given, use normal trigonometry table which I have taught you, or the values. So tell me tan 30, tan value for all the tan. No, no, start from 0. 1 by root 3, 1, 2, and undefined. So 90 degrees, 0 degree is not possible. Which three you'll have to remember? 30, 45, 60. That's it. 30, 45, 60, 1 by root 3, 1 root 3. Okay. Now tell me for sine students. Sine 30, 45, 60. 0. Yes, 0 is not required. 90 is not required. Half. 1 by root 2. Root 3 by. Okay. If you remember sine, that is enough. Cos will be just the reciprocal. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. 1 by root 2. So for this, don't waste your time writing the table. We don't. Do we need entire table from sine to cosec? Is it required? It's not required. Initially, I gave you the table to go through the values. That is not required. These three values: 1 by root 3, 1 root 3. Make a note of this. Yeah, quickly make a note of this. 30, 45, 60 is required. And where are the two triangles? On the same side or opposite side? Where are the two right angle triangles? See, over there on opposite side. They're on the same left hand side, right? Hmm. See, lemula, if I tell opposite side, the triangle should be here. This is known as opposite. So you'll have three types of questions. Yeah, triangle on the same side, triangle on the opposite. Okay, complete this value, students. Take down the values. Yes. Fine, lemula. Get back soon. You asked for 15 minutes break. Okay. Yes, all of you done, completed? Three values. So tan and sine is important, student. Cos just the reciprocal. Next, you'll have questions like this, where two right angles will be on the same side, or sometimes right angle will be on the opposite side, or reflection question. So green one is the opposite side. When we talk about reflection, like this, like this. The blue one is reflection. So where have you seen reflection question, students? Reflection. Where do you see reflection usually? Where do you see reflection? Yes, water. Three things, right? One is shadow. In shadow, we see a reflection in the sense. Yeah, shadow, not exact mirror image. Next, what about mirror? If you place mirror, we can see the reflection, right? And right. So usually water, when it's water question, there's only one question here. CB. CB will be the water or sea, ocean, these kind of question. Sea or ocean. So if you're traveling on the boat, if CB is the sea, river, ocean, if you're traveling on the boat, your reflection will fall on the opposite side. That is the green line, the blue line. Okay. So these kind of questions you'll get. But the concept is same. Concept is same. Look here, let me teach you all the concept. Is Lemuel online? Ocean, river. Concept will be same. Take tan theta and you have to solve it. So lot of question. Don't worry about this. Looking at the question, student. The concept is going to be the same. Fine. See, we'll solve few questions from this. Okay, first few questions I'll skip. You all know how to solve this, right? First five. All of you all. Just draw the diagram, students. We'll skip up to six. We'll skip seventh question. I'll just explain the seventh one. And even in angle, can you all tell me this? If a right angle is given like this, if this is theta, what kind of angles do we get? You get 30 degree, 45 and 60. These are angles. Apart from angles, what are the other things we have? We have fraction, right? 3 by 4, 4 by 5 fractions will be given. And what's the third type of value? Third type of number. What is the third type of number? If fraction is given, we can also give decimal fraction, right? Decimal fraction. Okay, fraction will be given, decimal fraction also will be given. If fraction is given, which method do we use? Example, tan theta they have given us 3 by 4. If 3 by 4 is given, students, what is tan formula? Perpendicular by, so what is perpendicular to 3 and what is base? What is hypotenuse then? Triplet. What are the triplets I told you to remember? 3, 4, 5. Forgot the triplets? 5, 12, 13. Yeah, tell me, students. 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13. Next. Very good. 8, 15, 17. Only these three questions they'll give you. 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 8, 15, 17. Okay, fine. So we'll solve few questions now. If diagram is given, use formula. If it's not given, draw the diagram. Left hand side, facing towards left. Now look at the first question. We have two questions here. What do we need to find? Read the question, students. Tan is given. What is theta value here? Seventh question. Look at the seventh one. 7 by 12. Walking 64 meters towards the tower. So where is who's walking here? On walking. Okay. Some person is walking. From which point he started? From which point, students? From point C. He is walking towards which one? Towards AB. tower? I want you all to respond. There is theta and alpha given. What's the distance covered between theta and alpha? What's the distance? So take it as D. Yes, take it as D. Find the height of the tower is the question. You have to find height. How many right angle triangles? Two right angle triangles. Take the first right angle triangle, student. What's the first one in triangle? Which one? Take any one. Tell me which one. Unmute, unmute and answer. See, there is a line given, and this line you can take as here. Okay, which one you want to take? AC? Hmm. Oh, I'll ask one more thing. Is it possible to take ACD and solve? Why? No. Yes, there is no right angle. You can't apply sine, cos, tan. That's the concept. Okay. Very good. Try this ACD in triangle ACD. See, most of the time we don't need hypotenuse. What they've asked here, find the height of tower, right? Height of tower is what? Perpendicular or base? Height of tower is perpendicular. And where are the values given? Is it given on hypotenuse line or the base line? Base line. So take tan theta. Tan theta is equals to H AB divided by what's the entire base value, students? What's the entire base value? CD plus DB. What is tan theta value? 7 by 12 is divided by CD value. How much is CD? How much is CD given? 64 plus X is given. Now tell me the second triangle. Here, how many values are missing, students? How many values are missing in the first equation? Two values, right? Write equation 1. Okay, tell me the second triangle. Small triangle in triangle. Where CB? We already took ACB. In triangle ABD. Again, tan, right? Tan phi. We call it as tan phi. Tan phi is equals to H divided by X. H divided by X. What is tan phi value? 3 by 4. Look at 3 by 4 is equals to H by X. So this is equation 2. Right? Which one we need? What do we need to find here, students? Do we need this X value or H value? That is what they have asked, right? Can you see height of the tower? We need H. X is not required. X is not required. We need H value. If you want to find H value, what should I replace this X? From the second equation, I have to replace, right? See, we have two equations. Out of these two equations, which one has more value, students? The first equation or second equation? So whichever has less equation, take that and substitute in the one which has more numbers, more values. So what will I write here? Which one you have to substitute? Substitute which one? First or second? Substitute equation 2 in which one? In very good. In equation 1. If you'll write it wrong, sometimes they might reduce marks. But you all should know the concept. Whichever has less value, that we have to substitute. Okay. So I need H here. If I need H, I have to replace X value. From the second equation, tell me what is X, students? What is X value? If you cross multiply, what do you get? X is equals to into this is equation 2. Substitute in equation 1. 7 by 12 is equals to H divided by 64 plus 4 by 3H. Take LCM. How do you take LCM for this? Lemula? Is Lemula online? Lemula, can you unmute the call? Yes. Tell me, how do you take LCM for this? What is the denominator? Hmm. Then into 3, right? 192. Okay, correct. 192 plus 4. 192 plus 4h. This 3, if it's in the denominator, it gets multiplied to the numerator. So what do you have? 7 by 12 is equals to 3h divided by, yes, cross multiply. Hmm. So 7 into 192 completed lengthy calculation into 12. And 7 is 16,344 plus, yes, what is 3 into 12? Find the value of h, student. Simple question but lengthy calculation. Take the h towards the other side. 36 minus 28. So you'll get the value height of tower. Yes. Done. Naomi, Tanishka, Diyashri, done. Hmm. So you get 8h. 1344 divided by 8. One 168 meters. Okay. What about others? Completed? All of you got this answer? H is equals to 1 divided by 8. 8 ones are 8. Remainder 3 plus 2, 5, 58. 8 6 are 48. 166 meters, right? Yeah, DSC, what's the answer? Or 168 meters. Yes, this is the answer, students. 168 meters. Right? So what kind of angle was given? What kind of angle? Theta value. Was it angle or fraction? What did we get? Theta here. What was tan theta? Tan phi given. Yes, I'm asking you all, right, whether it was fraction or angle value. Fraction was given. Even if theta value is angle given, look at eighth question. Angle is given. Eighth, ninth, 10th students. Eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. It's the same question. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. In 12th question, where is the triangle? Same side or opposite side? 12th question. Opposite side. But concept is same. Look here. 8th question is not given. 8th one. See, if diagram is not given, what do we do? 8th question. If diagram is not given, draw a right angle triangle and name it as ABC. Even if angle of depression is given, what we have to take? Even if angle of depression is given, you have to take it as unmute and answer, students. You have to take it as angle of elevation. Yes. Read the eighth question. Be quick. How many triangles should I draw? How many angles are given here? On the same side or opposite side? What they have mentioned? Same side. If it's same side, be quick. Look here. Just quickly draw two. First one is 30 degree. Second one is 60 degree. What's the other value given? Height of the building is? Find the distance between AB. So the diagram is value is wrong here. They have told us to find the distance between AB. We'll take it like this: AB, C, and D. Which diagram they have given? 30 degrees, 60. Okay, this is how you have to do it. You have to do it. If the height of the building is 10 meters, find the distance between A and B, students. Okay. Angle of elevation at the top. Okay. How do you get to know that AB is the value you have to take in the base? Can you see the first sentence given? From 2 points A and B. What is given? From 2 points A and B on the same side of the building. So what do we need to find here? Distance between which two? Be quick with distance between A and B. Yes, you have to find the distance between A and B. Okay, so same. Write two triangles. If you want to find the distance, take it as x. And BC keep it as it is. Right? Draw two triangles. You have to find the value of x here. So diagram. Look, 10th question, 9th, 8th, 9th is also same. 9th one is also same. Two triangles. 9th question, 10th question, 11th one. We'll try the 12th question. If it is opposite, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same. Okay. Read the 12th question, all of you. First read the 12th one. Two pillars of equal heights are given on either side. Either meaning is opposite. Okay. What's the total distance between these two pillar students? What's the total distance given? Which is 120-meter wide. So the distance between B and D is what? 120-meter. Right? And the angles are 60 degree and 30 degree. What do we need to find here? At the point of elevation, just skip all this. Find the height of each pillar. Okay, height is, we have to find height. What else is given, students? And the position of the point. So if you want to find the height, BE and ED is missing. Fine. BD and ED is missing, but the distance between them they've given it as 120 meters. Now tell me first triangle. Let me take in triangle AB. Last question. In triangle ABE, which concept should I apply? We need the base, right? We need BE and H. Hypotenuse is not required. Again, tan formula, right? Tan 60. So, yes, that is H by BE, right? Next, tell me the next one. In triangle CED, H by AD. So we have H by BE, we have H by AD. Are we making use of this 120 meter? Unmute and answer, student. Are we making use of this 120 meter anywhere in the calculation? Is there? Sorry, H by ED. Yeah, H by ED. Tan 30 is equals to H by ED. Yeah. Okay. Now tell me, are we making use of this 120 anywhere? They've given 120, right? Did we write 120 anywhere, students? No, right? So it's of no use. If they're given 120, we have to make use of it. So what we do here is, can you see BE and ED is given in both the equations? BE and ED is given in both the equations. Let me take it on the right hand side like this. Okay. Now tell me for tan 60, students, what is tan 60 value? What is tan 60? What is tan 30? Okay, how many values are there in the first equation? How many unknown values? 2. In the second, 2 unknown values. Can we substitute anywhere? We didn't even make use of this 120. We can't even substitute. So for such kind of questions, what can we do, students? Total how many base is given? We have 2 triangles, which means we have 2 base. Any one we can take it as x, right? Look, the concept is we have 2 base, students, BE and D. The total value is 120. We have to make use of this 120. So which one shall we consider x, BE or ED? Which one? Okay, if you take this as 120, what will be the value of ED? 120 minus. Is this clear, all of you all? Understood? Naomi, Lemula, Mariana, if you'll tell, only if you'll reply, I'll get to know, students. Did you understand or not? Okay, now BE is given, D. Entire value is 120 meters. You can take even ED, students. ED also you can take it as X. If this is X, what about BE? What will be the value of BE? Correct, 120 minus X. Can you see BE value I can substitute here, ED value I can substitute here, right? See, we have, the concept is, we have 2 triangles. In both the triangles, how many unknown values are given? 2 unknown values. Nothing common. So, in place of BE, if you write 120 minus X, in place of ED, if you take it as X, now what is common to them? Which alphabet is common? X is common. So, you can take like this, or you can take even BE as X. That is what they've given in textbook. Look here. In textbook, they've given BE as X. To explain this concept, I took 120. I didn't assume it as X. Fine. So values they won't give that. If they give diagram, good. You can solve. If not, you have to assume X. This entire thing is 120 meters. 120 meter minus X. Now tell me the value here. Root 3 is equals to H by what is BE? X. 1 by root 3 is equals to H. What is ED, students? 120 minus X. In place of X, which is smaller equation and which is great? Which one has more values? Second equation. So which one you have to substitute? Substitute Equation 1 is which one? Equation 2. Whichever is has less value, that you have to substitute with the one which has more values. Okay. Yeah. Try to solve this, students. What do you get? When you substitute 1 by root 3 is equals to h divided by 120 minus. No, no. Wait. Let me solve this first. I need the value of x. If I want x, what happens here? H divided by root 3. So here you have to substitute h divided by root 3. Fine. Take LCM. Opposite direction also I've showed you. Whenever the questions are on opposite, this is how you solve. Okay. Make a note of this, students. Complete it till here. Equation part you can try later. So 12, 1 minute. 12 questions. Yeah, tell me. Fine. What is asked in the question? Height of the pillar, right? Height and position. Once you find the value of x, we can find the position, right? Even that you'll substitute, students. After you find height, see, once you find height value, you'll get some value. For example, height you think you get 2 root 3. Just for example, once you find height value, you have to find the position. What you have to do with this h is equals to 2 root 3, students. Where will you substitute? Where you have to substitute? In the first equation, in place of h, if you substitute, what will you get? 2 root 3 divided by root 3. So x will be 2. Just for example, you get the value of x. So what is that x? X is what? Distance between B and yes. Substitute in the next one, E and D. Substitute the x value, you'll get the value of ED, distance between ED. Okay, height is given. So how many questions shall I give? Shall I give the first 15 questions? Two triangles. I'll do one thing. First 15. How many questions? Oh, 34. Okay. Fine, students. I'll give first 15 questions for test. Okay. So when will you all complete it? Yes. Along with this, as usual, what are the two chapters I used to give? Apart from that, for test, Lemula, remember, last both you got which one? Even an angle and cycling, basic question, students, basic thing, so that you all don't forget that. Okay, so take down the topics. I'll give you all, which is that trigonometry, trigonometry full, whatever we have done, those questions, heights and distance, 1 to 15 questions, heights and distance 1 to 15, linear inequation. Don't waste your time in solving linear inequation. You'll already know that, right? Linear inequation, probability. Only one question, students. Linear inequation 1, probability 1. If you're getting it wrong, no problem. Any of Monday we'll discuss. So Monday you can just go through the by Tanishka. That's why I'm giving one question so that till the last we don't need to waste revising it. See, we are not revising probability linear inequation, right? Yeah, we're not revising, students. At least try to do it. I'm not even giving it for homework. Try to do it. Cyclic and quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral, I'll give basic question. Basic question. Okay, next week we'll see. If you have time, I'll make you revise even cyclic quadrilateral. So these four fixed. What are the other chapters you'll add? Can you tell me the other chapters? Banking. One question in banking. You'll remember banking chapter? All of you? See, I can give only trigonometry, heights and distance, students, but it's of no use. We'll have all this chapter for midterm as well as final exam. So don't waste your time on linear inequation, probability, banking. In banking, just go through the formula. What are the two formulas we have? What is the interest is equals to P into N into N plus 1, 2 into, 2 into what? 12. I'll give basic question, not very tough, basic questions. 2 into 12, so that you all don't forget this. GST and midpoint theorem will do revision. GST midpoint revision is required. Cyclic quadrilateral basic banking. What's the next formula we have? Maturity value is equals to P into. So in this, what are the different things we have? First, interest we need to find. Then principal will be asked. Then rate will be asked. Next, maturity value will be asked. Time will be asked. So out of all this, time is the toughest one. For time, which topic we use? Quadratic. So just cover the basics so that you don't have to struggle during a midterm. From now you will practice. Mean topic is again lengthy. Okay, next week we'll start cyclic quadrilateral and mean. I'll make you all revise. From next week I'll add that in the test. I'll add even those chapters for test. Okay, I'll set for 25 marks. From cyclic quadrilateral 1 question, banking 1 question, probability 1, linear inequation 1. 3 marks. So how many marks is this, students? 3 fours are 12. And Lemula, Naomi, linear inequation, you have to do even the graph, not graph, which is the number line. Without number line, don't submit the paper. So you are 12 marks, and in this trigonometry, I'll give 2 questions, 7 marks, 3 and 4, heights and distance, 7 marks, 14, 14 plus 12, 26. Okay, and 5 marks MCQ. See, this is how I'm going to set. Heights and distance, I'll give for 6 marks. Just make a note of this, students. Trigonometry, 7 marks, heights and distance, 6 marks. So 13 marks. This is 12 marks, 25 plus 5 marks MCQ. And not Tanishka. DSC, you didn't send your last week's test paper. You don't have time to do it. Tanishka and DSC, both. Yes, both of you all didn't send. Mariana, did you understand whatever I told? I think Mariana is there or she left. Okay, Mariana is left. Yeah, tomorrow only I'll conduct. Tomorrow or when shall I send it, students? Today will you all complete the project? Complete the project and revise? Tomorrow around 12 o'clock I'll send. Okay. Then DSC doesn't have project. The other 3 students, when will you all show me the project? No, 6 o'clock I think. Wait, don't need 6. Fine. I'll let you know. After 5 I'll take. Because 6:30 I have work. I have to go. I have some work. Most probably I'll conduct from 5:30 students. 5:30 can you all attend? I'll send the timings. 5:30 or 6 I'll take you tomorrow. Okay. Fine. These are the topics. I'll share it in the group. Trigonometry 7 marks, height and distance 2 questions. Okay, linear inequation 1, probability 1, cyclic quadrilateral, banking 1. 30 marks test. Fine. That's it for today. You all can leave. All of you all can leave. You can leave. Yes, leave.